All right, so good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Another Royals video here. I know I said I was going to make one at the conclusion of every day, but I wanted to make a quick video here. It's not going to be a long one. And I'm going to try. Oh, hello. You're driving on the wrong side of the road there, buddy. There you go. I'm going to try to make this a quick video because I only want to talk about really one thing. And I saw an article on MLB.com on the Royals page about Brett Phillips, and the Royals won today 8-5. And I'm trying a new orientation. I know normally I do the landscape mode. I'm going to do portrait, see if that makes my phone sit a little easier in its holder. Anyway, one of the things I noticed was that they were talking about how this was a big year for Brett Phillips. And so I went out and looked, and I was really busy at work today, so I didn't get really a chance to really break down the Royals game. They won 8-5 today over the Padres, or 9-5, or something like that. That's some decent performances. And they are right. This is a huge camp for Brett Phillips. I'm a huge Brett Phillips fan. I want to see what he can do over a whole season. I think his lack of contact really is alarming to me. When he hits the ball, he hits it really hard. His exit velocity and hard hit rate are some of the best on the team when he makes contact with the baseball. The problem is he's not always making contact with the baseball. Matter of fact, he strikes out about 40% of the time, which is just, you can't do that. Unless you're Adam Dunn, then you can get away with it. But Brett Phillips today went 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts. And I really want him to succeed, and for whatever reason, I think he's just gonna be one of those guys that's just an athlete that ultimately maybe topped out in high school. I don't know if he went to college. I don't remember. The Royals didn't draft him. They got him in the Lorenzo Cain trade. Not the Lorenzo Cain trade. The Mike Moustakas trade. So, if he can just improve that, and I've ran simulations on his in Out of the Park Baseball, which is a fairly good baseball simulator. And when you look at his ratings inside the game and break down his numbers on he's projected to do, I mean, his contact rate is very, very low. I've tweaked his contact rate to be where he ultimately, over a full season, say he would strike out 130 times, which is still a lot. But if he was to strike out 130 times versus, over a course of a whole season where he's projected to strike out like almost 280 times, basically cut his strikeouts in half, he's like a 290 hitter with like an 845 to 875 OPS. Man, that's a player that the Royals would really get behind. Now, granted, this is just in my simulations and Out of the Park Baseball, but that's if he figures out a way to make contact with the ball. And I'm not seeing it. And it pains me to say that because I want Brett Phillips to be the starting center fielder for the Kansas City Royals. And if he could make contact, I think the Royals could afford to trade Whit Merrifield, and they would get a decent return for Whit Merrifield. But Phillips' inability to make contact, and today just proves it again. Look, if you're going 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts in spring training against guys that are trying to make the team for other clubs, granted, now I haven't broke down the game. Maybe he's going up against the 3 best pitchers the Padres had. I don't know that. I have to go back and look because, like I said, I didn't have time to break down the game. I did a really fast flyby of the box score, looking for specifics. I saw Greg Holland had a nice innings worth of innings pitched. Bubba Starr? No. The Royals had 3 home runs. Now I'm telling. Soler hit another home run. Really excited to see what Soler's going to do this year. I honestly think he's going to break last year's record. I think he's going for 50 this year. I really do. So. Anyway, I just wanted to give a quick video. Like I said, I wanted to make this 6 minutes or less. Just a very quick video about Brett Phillips. I'm pulling for him. I hope he can do it. I think he's going to be DF. Well, he's got options up, so he'll definitely be sitting back in the minors. But I don't think the Royals are going to give him a chance this year because I think he's going to show in spring training that he just can't make contact with the ball. But I'm definitely pulling for him. Brett, I know you're not listening to this because no one listens to these, but definitely pulling for you, man. So, again, Royals won their first spring training game today. Go Royals. Have a nice day.